All right, quick and dirty analysis. This is not good at all. For this could fall off a cliff. I know that we're above these levels here on the ES. Let me actually pull the future out. But this is not good. So I'll be very, very, very careful going long here. Actually, I'm not looking for longs right here. But I would be very cautious going long here because this could dump in the worst way. Just letting you know what's going on. NQ's down again. The SPY is what I'm really looking at to say this. I mean, that's the 500 major heavy hitters, and it does not look good. Again, we can look at just the midpoint and say, okay, we haven't broken below the 50%, but I do not like this. So if follow throughs below this, I would be very cautious buying the dip right here. Okay, this price action is not for the weak of heart at all. Here's the YM daily. Do not like the way this price action looks. Okay, if they were going to hold it, they needed to hold it, and they didn't. Okay, and they actually did it really fucking dirty today. I mean, if you were looking at an intraday chart, probably until let's actually look at one so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because again it was almost like a slap in the face to say, oh, you guys think where it's gonna go. Until this time, I mean, I still was like, I'm all cash. Okay, I was like, listen, I'm not getting into anything. They just need to show me where the hand is gonna be. I'm not getting anything until 215. Everything looked, I mean, there was actually a lot of people thought it was gonna go back, and it did not. It flushed. And the profession, there's a saying that says the amateurs open the market and the pros close it. And this is not retail money. Let me tell you that. Okay, so this uncertainty, again, I was like, listen, I need to see, even though, you could say hindsight's 2020, but I just was like, let me see what's going on. Let me see it above, these levels at least for the long side. I took two shorts and I got stopped out. I got stopped out of the Tesla break even, and I got out of Halliburton before it ran back up. Again, I'm kind of glad it did because crude actually moved up really, really quickly. You can see from USO that it moved a lot today. But that doesn't mean that, again, where is the trend? Okay, don't be, so people are like, oh, you see a couple, oh, it's just could be a pop up, and I think it still has, crude has a lot to go further down. I think 41, 38, 33. I'm not saying it can't go to zero, but just be smart about it. Apple, again, Apple, I think is just profit taking. I think nothing's wrong with the stock. It's just, again, if you just trading a breakout, you got squeezed, or you're gonna get squeezed. But I don't see nothing wrong with this stock, quite honestly. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. You had Baidu. Baidu's breaking from underneath the 50%. So if you get a nice retracement back up, I'm definitely shorting this. We have Baba. Baba just, again, it hates itself. I'm not messing with that. I'm just looking for something else, or looking for a setup to short anything that might be similar to what Netflix did before. Do not short this. Okay, it's just, to me, it's just not a smart trade per se. Only reason why is because you have this 50% retracement. It gapped up to it, came, tested it, and now it's moving up. Okay, maybe you have some momentum indicator or something like that, but let it be more than just 1, 2, 3 bars from a rip to the upside. So look at the rip that we got going on here regarding price action. So you got let me find the price. It ripped what, 100 points, 105 points. Don't let a couple bars pull back. It'll squeeze you out, even if the underlying trend if things is going well. Goldman Sachs continues to go down. I should have took that short. Bank of America. Again, it's continuing to move down. Wells Fargo was actually one of the better looking ones, but it's still, it made a, I still wanted to book below that 50% line. You had GoPro still looking weak, and actually Tesla, which I got stopped for break even. If it breaks below this low, could be a nice short. I just don't want to be too aggressive looking at that stuff. You got Microsoft, gave up 40, okay, and well, gave up some key levels going to 40, but again, I want to see it pop back up or something before I reshort. But just be careful. Be careful. Solar City, another Elon Musk stuff. It's just been sideways. I'm not messing with no shit like this until it shows its hand. And that's pretty much it. Again, you know, look at the bonds. Okay, bonds still at record highs. So I'm just saying, man, don't be just I'm gonna blindly buying it there. People just getting so arrogant. They just say like, oh, QE got, you know, anytime it's a Fed. You actually, some people using that as an indicator, like the Fed meeting, so I could just buy it because they're gonna bail it out. Come on, man, don't be lazy, and make sure you protect your money. And if you feel uncertain, again, cash is a position. I'm in it right now. So take care, have a great weekend, and we'll see what happens.